Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video. My name is Mora Maina. I'm a registered dietitian, and I help people to positively shift their relationship with food and their bodies. Welcome and welcome back. So are you like me who enjoys their rice and beans and then ends up feeling bloated and uncomfortable afterward? Truth is, most people experience that and have a hard time digesting these beans and legumes. So what actually causes this bloating? Yeah, beans are high in carbohydrate and protein as well. Most people assume that beans is only high in protein, but the truth is beans is contains carbohydrates and proteins at the same time, and a bigger percentage is actually carbohydrates. And one of these carbohydrates is a special kind of fiber by the name oligosaccharides. So oligosaccharides are sugar molecules that the body cannot break down, so they end up in the intestine where bacteria feast on them and then eventually produces gas. So but gas in itself isn't always a big deal, because most healthy people produce gas between 14 to 25 times each day. But if your digestive tract is tasked with processing more fiber than you're used to, or processing the fiber too fast, you can end up producing too much gas. So if that intestinal gas gets trapped, it causes uncomfortable and even painful bloating. And we can't always just get the gas out. Sometimes it sneaks up on you, and sometimes you just have to suck it in. So one type of this oligosaccharides again is what we refer to as the raffinose. So raffinose is also found in amazingly healthy vegetables. For example, the cruciferous one, the cabbage, broccoli, and the cauliflower. So normally sugars are digested in the small intestine, but because we lack enzyme to digest these sugars, that is the raffinose, it ends up in the large intestine fully intact. And while in the large intestine, which is loaded with bacteria, yeast, and also some fungi, that ends up breaking down foods that weren't digested in the small intestine, and these bacteria love fiber. So the bacteria break down the raffinose, producing hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and what is referred to as the methane gas. And you know what happens next? You start feeling bloated, discomfort, and gas is gas is produced. So again, yeah, with all this discomfort, so why should we continue eating beans anyway? Ideally, if something causes you pain, it's always if something causes you pain, the first thing that you think about is getting rid of them completely. But why not give beans an actual chance? Because by the end of the day, they have other nutritional benefits that come with it. Like we had said, it's a rich source of protein and also contain carbohydrates, which contributes to other benefits inside our bodies. And most importantly, it has the fiber. Okay, and these fiber are actually prebiotics. They are the fiber is food for the good gut bacteria. So we cannot say that we are completely eliminating it from our diet. Another important thing about this fiber, most of them are actually soluble fibers. So soluble fibers form a gel in your intestine. This gel absorbs water and slows digestion. So when the digestion is slow, you feel full longer, and you reduce the risk of you overeating. So you also have an opportunity to absorb more nutrients. And then the bacteria in the large intestine as well ferment these oligosaccharides into short-chain fatty acids, and this short-chain fatty acid contributes to gut health and reducing inflammation. So you cannot really say that you're avoiding beans. So what do we do? Yeah, so we want to take beans, we still want to feel comfortable while at it. So what do? The first important thing you need to do is soak your beans before cooking them, especially the dried beans. So soaking not only break down most of the raffinose in the beans, but it will also help to break down most of the anti-nutrients like the phytic acid and the lectins. These are actually the anti-nutrients, plant compounds that interfere with the absorption of certain minerals and vitamins like iron, and zinc. So another thing soaking does, it softens the beans so that it softens the beans, and eventually making your cooking to go faster. After soaking your beans, discard that water, rinse them, and then cook them. So after you've soaked them, rinsed them, you can now proceed to cook them, and preferably use a pressure cooker to cook these beans, because pressure cooking is incredibly effective at destroying the anti-nutrients as well, like lectins and the phytic acid, and also breaking down the raffinose. Yeah, so and it's even, besides that, it's even faster to use the pressure cooker. So while at it, ensure that now you're cooking your beans until they are nice and soft. Then cooking beans thoroughly may help to minimize the gas formation. Then afterwards, you can now drink plenty of water. Yeah, so water helps to keep your digestive system running smoothly, and it's incredibly important for helping you handle a high fiber diet. And with everything running smoothly, your gut bugs will have less time to sit and feast on the soluble fiber from your beans, and the less time, less gas. So, and also, it's important that you move often. You can never run away from physical activity. So moving your body after a meal aids digestion by encouraging food to travel more swiftly through the digestive system and allowing you to avoid unpleasant and bloated sensation. So last but not least, chew and enjoy your beans. Eat slowly, chew your food well, and enjoy every bite. So digestion starts in the mouth with chewing, and digestive enzymes are found in your saliva. So by chewing thoroughly, you give saliva more time to break down your food, and you end up chewing your food into smaller pieces. Then smaller pieces mean more surface area for digestive enzyme in your stomach to work on. So all of this will make things easier for your intestines, reducing bloating in the process. So I hope these tips will help make eating legumes a delicious and comfortable experience. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.